Okay. This is Century Hero version 3. Exterior farmhouse day. Sunlight beams across the property, illuminating a wooden house. Tyler 10 sits on a bench in front of the house. Interior kitchen day. Maria 47 lifts a Dutch oven lid. She looks out the window. Tyler, food's up in half an hour. Okay, I'll tell Pa. He starts off towards the barn. There is a vast tree line on the other end of a field in the distance. Interior barn, day. Golden light filters in through a loft window opening. Tony, 50, works on a tractor engine. He has a grizzled beard, peppered with silver. His eyes are deep and sunken. He wears a straw hat. A clatter of cans fall over. Ty? I told you to be careful coming in here. I don't stack those cans with a taut line to prevent family or intruders from disrupting my peace for no thang. Sorry, Pa. You know I'm a clumsy feller. Supper's soon, Pa. All right, boy. You best clean your paws. Mama strives for godliness at dinner. Sure thing, Dad. Exterior farmhouse day. Marigold, 8, picks flowers while the family husky Coco, 5, lays in the grass sunbathing. She hums. Marigold hums a little, made-up tune. Tyler walks by. Mari, Mama said, I know, I heard Mama yapping at you. Interior dining room night. The family sits around the table while Tony gives thanks. And I want to scream to the sky for this perfect meal and my wonderful family and our unique dog, Coco. This meal appears to be ideal beyond my personal standards. Let us give thanks. Everyone waits for his cue. He lifts his head and opens his eyes. Thank you. Boy, oh boy. You're eating leftovers tonight. Leftovers? I'm afraid I actually slow cooked some delicious chili, and you're eating microwaved meatloaf from 3 weeks ago. Well, you know what I say. I have a stomach made of iron. We audibly hear Tony's stomach gurgle. I left the property today. Mari, I'm kind of upset about that. You need to keep your body safe and stay close to the farm as you can, and stay as close to the farm as you can. Actually, you shouldn't leave the farm at all. Tyler gives Marigold a look. Now, Sweet Pea, you know you should listen to your mom. I personally don't care how far you drive away from here. I had Coco with me, though. It ain't not matter what's nothing about it. You shouldn't ain't not leave under no circumstance. You hear me, Goldie? Why does she always get away with, well, she getting a talking to right here. I think he meant, why does she always get away with that stuff? Well, she is getting a talking to right here. Oh, you're right. Darn tooting, I'm right. Ain't that right, Tony? S'pose so. The phone rings from the kitchen. I've got to get that. The shop said they'd have a part for me. I've got to tell them some serial numbers. This might be a while. Maria rolls her eyes. Don't touch nothing when you're in there. Tony goes into the kitchen. Oh no, the whole kitchen is on fire. Tyler says, I didn't do it. Marigold laughs. Interior bedroom night. Maria tucks Marigold into bed. You've got to be careful, dear. You know the forest is full of rotting trees and witchcraft in the very center of the woods. Do you think monsters are real? Do you want French toast tomorrow for breakfast? Can we have dip eggs? I'm thinking of making Dutch babies. Marigold looks over intently at her mom. Mom? Yes, Mari? I love you. Maybe I'll make steamed milk to go with homemade croissants. Marigold says, are you even listening to me? I've got to go. The Black Death Metal live radio show is about to stream. I love that shit. Maria's eyes flash red as she turns away from Marigold. Interior bedroom night. Tony and Maria are in bed. She does Sudoku while he reads Big Truckers Anonymous. A wild road. Where to sleep when the road is full of ice. Heavy metal is audibly blasting from earbuds in Maria's ears. Tony scrolls through some symphonic cello music playlist on a portable device. Maria says, "Do you think we should be worried about the kids?" "What?" He pulls out his earbuds. "I said pancakes for breakfast." "Yeah, I mean, we should be mindful. COVID is a bitch." Maria puts down her pencil and looks over at him. "Tony, we could have waffles or eggs Benedict. But if we have waffles, I'd like to start tonight on the batter because I like the sour waffles. But that also means Mari likes chocolate chips in hers, so I need to wake up a little extra early and go to shop and go." Tony puts his book face down. Maria says, "But if I make eggs Benedict, I've got to get up early and grab some chicken eggs from the coop, which I do anyways." Tony gets up and walks in their closet. "But then I'll also have to make hollandaise sauce from scratch, obviously." Tony comes back out with clown makeup on. "Maybe I'll just leave the house early and get IHOP takeout." Tony says, "I'm thinking of buying a peacock." He shoots Maria a dumb grin. Maria shakes her head no. "I'll just make pancakes, Tony. I'd prefer a nice fruit bowl." Director off screen says, "Cut." Lights go out. Exterior farm day. Marigold stands with Coco on the edge of the farm, gazing towards the forest nearby. She looks at Coco. "Dada said he's buying a peacock. You're gonna have a big brother." Coco tilts her head back at Goldie. "I'm kind of indifferent about having a sibling, but if I don't have much choice, then I'm kind of stuck in the whole situation." Marigold says, "Let's go find some danger, Cokie." Marigold makes for the trees. Coco says to herself, "You know how I feel about that nickname." Ty watches from behind a pillar. An on-set makeup team is applying concealer and then misting his face. He waves them off of him. Tyler says, "I better make sure she is safe." Tyler pats a small-sized automatic pistol attached to his hip. He heads towards the edge of the woods. Interior barn day. Tony opens a wooden box with bright red numbers on it and pulls out a tractor part. "Hoo boy, I love fixing tractors. I sure do miss my old VW bus. I remember when I made that YouTube series about van life. Honestly, that's how I could afford this property I inherited and had the gusto to start a family. Things I'll never regret is this exposition." Sheriff Colby 63 enters. "Hey, motherfucker." "Hey, Sheriff. How's your day going?" "It's okay. I'm just being nostalgic." "I hear that. Don't you realize that we are living our best lives right now? The present is a cherished moment for the future to reflect on. Channel your flow state." "You sound like daytime TV." "Well, my middle name isn't Chandler for no reason." "I don't get the reference, but I appreciate that we are friends." Colby walks backwards out of the barn. He is extremely bow-legged and toddles off like he rode a horse for the last 3 hours. Ouch, 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 ouch. Exterior forest day. Kaboom! Marigold looks towards the forest depths. She wavers on the edge of the trees. She taps a stop clock on a cheap wristwatch and speeds off down a path. Tyler follows her trail, making sure not to be seen. Exterior farmhouse day. Maria pins up a bunch of pink sheets on a clothesline when she hears a boom. She licks her finger and lifts it to the wind and then gazes towards the woods. Something's amiss. She runs towards the barn and passes the sheriff's car. She trips on a small divot in the ground and twists her leg, softly falling down. Ouchie, my ankle hurts. I should have been more careful. I guess this is a lesson learned for the day. Don't be spontaneous? No, wait. Watch where I'm going? Don't wash reds and whites on hot? We see the pink sheets flapping in the wind behind her. Colby is standing near the barn entrance. Colby says, I think the lesson is be careful. The barometric pressure is rising, and we may be in for some kind of rainstorm. 70% chance at least. Maria says, why the hell are you here, Colby? She stares up from the ground. Colby says, I mean, I ain't really want to be here. The vibes are all mixed up. Maria says, ever think you could be the problem? Maybe you need to open a new door in your life. It's hard when all the doors have squeaky hinges and rusted locks. Maybe you need to repair the doors in your life. Maria sits up and massages her ankle. Colby says, bro, I think you have a point. Maria says, my time is your time. You want some lemon cake? I'd love some lemon cake. Colby helps Maria to her feet. She struggles up, but then walks fine and runs towards the porch of their house. Come catch up, you. I can make a French press, too. I think I should go. This kind of seems too involved. Don't worry about it, Colby. The sheriff checks his smartwatch and sighs. I guess I got time for cake. It's actually a tort. They walk into the house. Interior forest day. Light blips onto the earth as Marigold and Coco explore the woods. Coco says, are you keeping track of where we're going? My nose has been stuffed up lately, so I don't think I have a scent on the trail. Marigold says, I'm not too worried. I'm not too incredibly worried. I feel like the writer of this story will lead us. I can't read because my cat's in the way. I'm not too incredibly worried. I feel like the writer of this story will lead us out of here one way or another. This should be fun. Yeah, should be. I hope we find some food out here, like mushrooms. I brought some fake bacon treats that sold really well in the mid-90s. 1890s? No, 1990s. Coco whimpers. Marigold tosses a treat to her. Tyler makes a bird noise. Is that you, Ty? Coco says, does Ty know I talk? Marigold says, I think there is some level of mental illness going on, and that only I know that you talk. Tyler pops out from behind a huge dead tree trunk. Hey Mari, are you talking to yourself? No, I was talking to Coco. Oh, okay. What are you two doing out here? Coco barks a little bit and nuzzles up to Ty's hand. Tyler looks down at the dog. Is Mari leading you on a wild goose chase? Marigold says, I'm looking for the source of that big boom that happened right before I walked in here. Weird. Yeah, I heard that too. Interior Sheriff's Office day. Colby sits behind his desk, feet up on the phone call. Colby, yeah, I hear what you're saying. You're saying you heard a big boom around 2 p.m.? Interior barn day. Tony shuts the tractor hood and dusts his hands off, slapping them vertically together a few times. Well, thank goodness that's done. I don't even care if the engine runs. I hate working on tractors. I need to get some of that mid-afternoon lemon cake everyone is always talking about. He leaves the barn. Interior farmhouse day. Tony walks into the house. Maria? Honey? Where are you? I want some of that delicious lemon cake. Maria off screen. I'm here in the kitchen. Also, it's a tort, not a cake.